Welcome back. You're watching Solutions Ahead on India Ahead. Well, we are talking to Sarvesh Bagla, CEO of TechMagnet, and we're also talking to Shubh Mukherjee here, who's the Vice President of TechMagnet. What are we talking to them about? We're talking about digital marketing and how is it even evolving today? How does it help a business grow? A lot of these questions that have been answered before the break, but if you've missed it, well, I can ask them a few more questions on your behalf. Well, at this point of time, I can also tell you that if you want to talk to us, you want to ask us any question related to the digital marketing industry, you can get in touch with us right away. The number's on your screen, and so is the email ID. You know, I was reading lately, off late, that it has been predicted that the revenue that is being generated from the digital classifieds, like we were just talking about before the break, can touch about 23 billion in 2020. Okay, and that's about like 5 times of the revenue that has been generated in 2015 in India. So is that how we're going forward with the industry as well?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Is it going to get bigger, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
we're talking
absolutely.
about a lot of money here.
Oh, absolutely. I think every year, our clients come with bigger budgets, with larger spends on digital. So yes, absolutely. It doesn't look like it's going to
go
plateau
down
anytime soon.
Yeah. What about TechMagnet's achievements in the last 2 years? You would want to probably talk about that. I'm sure it's a proud feeling for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think we've grown by leaps and bounds. Last 2 years have been particularly fantastic for us. We've won a number of awards. Very, very proud of that. So we've won awards for the best search marketing campaign, for the best mobile marketing campaign, for best content in a digital marketing campaign across various platforms.
Right.
So, helps motivate the teams. It helps establish us as leaders in the space. And obviously, when we walk into a potential pitch with a customer, it gives us the edge.
Of course, so I'm sure. How do you ensure consistency of growth for your customers? Because, every day we're coming up with something new.
Yeah.
And sometimes even the customers, your clients are also very well read. They're very well aware of what's going on. And they may come up to you and say, you know what, I'm thinking this could be the next way and this could be the next level. Then how do you sort of talk to them about what could be right, or maybe they're just thinking a bit too much out of the box, which could not work for them sometimes,
So I think more than the technical aspects of things, for us to consistently deliver results to our customers, I think it comes down to our values. So I think everybody at TechMagnet is oriented towards customer growth.
Correct.
Right. So when we recruit people, when we review people 6 months or 12 months down the road, we make sure that they have those values, that they're absolutely oriented in that direction.
Right.
So I think that motivation, that orientation plays a key role.
Yeah.
But other than that, obviously, when we bring on a customer, so as a digital agency, our customers by default are looking for growth, and therefore they've come to us.
Correct.
So we absolutely lay down plans for them. We give them projections, we give them targets, and then we make sure that on a month-on-month basis we are growing.
Up with that.
And we're hitting those targets.
Fantastic. Well, if you have any questions for Sarvesh or for Shubh Mukherjee on our topic today, which is digital marketing, then you can call us right away, and the numbers to call on is 040-6813-1312 or 13, and you can also write to us at solutions@indiaaheadnews.com. Well, we have a caller here, and let's find out who we have here. Hello and welcome to Solutions Ahead.
Hi, I'm Kunal, and
Kunal.
I represent an e-commerce company.
Yeah.
Recently, I've seen that the traffic is going down on the website. So what could be the reason for this sudden dip?
Okay, so that's a good question actually. E-commerce company, the ups and downs always happen. What do you have to say? Would you like to answer that, Shubh, for us?
Yeah, so it could be for a couple of reasons. One could be there could be a new competitor who has entered into the market and is grabbing some eyeballs and has done some branding campaigns or popularity campaigns, which is actually helping them grab more traffic to their websites and increasing their sales. Or it could be some changes that the search engines have made in their way of ranking you. So these search engines constantly keep evolving and evolving for the best, for the good of the consumers.
Right.
So they make these number of changes, how and why a specific URL would rank on the website, on the search engines.
Right.
Now, when this rankings really go down or they vanish on the search engines, the traffic automatically comes down.
Correct.
So that's when the traffic of the website will start diminishing slow and steady.
Right.
So we need to be taking care of our competitors. We need to also take care what are the latest trends or latest changes that is happening in the search engines.
So a lot of monitoring going on there, a lot of
Yes.
research that works on a team that probably must be monitoring and figuring
Absolutely.
out with every client then in
Yes.
that case. Well,
Yes.
that's great work.
And it could also be seasonal, right? So we have
Of
somebody
course.
who's selling T-shirts, and then we see that in the summers the sales
Yes.
increase,
Of
but
course,
in the
in the
winters the
winters,
sales,
right.
So it could also be seasonal. So one has to pay
Yeah.
attention to a number of these different things.
So then you inform the client accordingly, and then what, the products change, the service changes.
The plans are made in such a way that we keep the seasonal aspects intact and we make the plans in such a way.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hamper us in any way.
In any way. We have another caller here, and this will be our last caller for the show today. Hello and welcome to Solutions Ahead.
Hello, my name is Mahima. I've just started my own IT firm.
Okay.
What kind of investment should I look at to begin with for digital marketing?
Okay, good question. She just started her own firm. It's an IT firm. What kind of an investment? So I know it's not, it again varies client to
Yeah.
client, industry per industry, but
Absolutely.
still if you could just give a little approximate.
I think the way to the way to start a business or choose the investment is first deciding what is the numbers and targets you want to hit.
Right.
So you might say that I want to do 5 lakh rupees in monthly revenue, or you might want to say that I want to start servicing 10 customers.
Correct.
Once you've identified that target for yourself, then you work backwards. So you might say that in order to achieve 10 customers, I might need to bring 1,000 visitors onto my website.
Right.
And in order to bring 1,000 visitors on my website,
What
I
do
may
I
need to
need
spend
then?
50,000 rupees.
Correct.
So I think that is how you tackle this.
Fantastic. I think that should be the strategy for most businesses today.
Absolutely.
The vision first, the target, the goal, and then you backtrack.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Okay, one last question and then we just wrap up our show today. How can a company measure the success of any digital campaign? Like we've been talking about it. I know you've mentioned it a couple of times today also, but still for the benefit of viewers, an initiative that they take, for example. So let's say they take that initiative or that campaign has, just got established and they even started working on it, let's say in the month of May. Now, how does one measure the growth or the success in the next 6 months, let's say, for that campaign?
Okay. So again, it's very important that when you're starting a campaign that you have the end objectives very, very clearly
Again
defined.
comes same.
Yeah.
Right.
If the objectives are defined, then you know which are the metrics to track over a period of time. So you might say that, listen, I want to reach a situation where I have 10 lakh visits on my website on a monthly basis. And today I'm at 5 lakh visits on a monthly basis. So on a month-on basis, you need to track your traffic and see whether it's increasing. If at the end of the 5th month, you've gone from 5 lakh visits a month to 6 lakh visits a month,
Then it's doing well for you.
You've improved, but
Yeah.
clearly you're not going to get to 10 lakhs in 1 month.
Right, of course, if that's the target.
If that's the target, right?
Right.
So that's how you sort of measure, and then you realize that you're either lagging behind or you're doing just fine, in which case, you need to put in a little bit more effort or more resources.
The
And-
quick fix then, because then you have only that timeline that you're working on, right?
Exactly.
Particularly. Great. Okay. I think we've got most of our questions answered here about digital marketing. And thank you, Sarvesh and Ashok, for
Pleasure.
taking out time and being here on Solutions Ahead. I think it was wonderful to have you here. And till we meet again, thank you so much for your time. And thank you for watching Solutions Ahead on India Ahead.
Thank you.